Jeff Wharton of Wharton's Market of Main Street, Georgetown, of 37 years. I'm not prepared to speak necessarily, but with everybody, all these good folks coming up.
Jeff?
I agree with everything.
Be fun.
Very little that I disagree, maybe possibly with the advocate of it. Economic balance, if you get a question about it, it's a balance that you, in a small town like that, that's a small draw, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to stay in business, and these type of stores, which I've experienced before and had to reinvent several times in order to stay in the marketplace, is definitely a consideration. And I heard it mentioned, and I'm just reiterating that. Having renovated 4 Victorians in Georgetown over the years, obviously a concern of keeping something from being burned down or torn down, but when I spoke to the Planning Commission, I couldn't believe that they, a little regard to what I referred to as the landing of a spaceship at the end of town. It truly is. Unfortunately, we do need the full picture, but that you're going to take care of that. It's a blow to the people, all the people that are speaking today, and everybody else, as to what it brings to town. When we first heard about it, of course, we raised arms, put signs up. I sat in the check stand probably for hundreds and thousands of hours, literally. Tourists, locals, what am I going to do about it? Well, I'm essentially powerless, but did an awful lot of campaigning, and I think the majority of the petitions and what have you that were signed were either one business or another, but a great deal of them that were turned over to the county, and I know they received them and everybody's had them, but I think it started at the beginning to think that we can separate or put together 3 lots, because the putting together of 3 lots, possibly 1 or 2, but to 3, allowed this to be a vision for someone. And it didn't fit. It didn't fit the town. It's a lot that's 3 times bigger than the average lot in town. Consequently, they want to put a building on 3 times bigger than any building in town. So I feel like it failed there, and I feel like the Planning Commission failed to see that it truly is a misfit for our community. It's a gateway to Rubicon. It's a gateway of all of our recreational lakes and streams and fishing and camping and stumping and what have you. And it's located, and the lot wasn't right. It's not right for all the reasons that have been stated already, but if you can't even face your building on Main Street USA towards Main Street because it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. That's all I have to say.